Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Oh, I bet this is going to be a treat. This is Floyds ArcticPanzer Wolf, and it's an Imperial IPA, and this one comes in at 9%, and I think this one was done before they were dating the bottles, because I do not see any kind of dating on this particular one. So evidently this one was done right before they were dating. And this was sent to me by Richard and Randy. Rich, thanks again, brother, for sending those Three Floyd beers. I'm a big fan of Three Floyds, even though I cannot get them here. So I do appreciate guys like you, Richard and Randy, that send beers like this to me. So Three Floyds got it going on. They are a top-notch brewery as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, anyway. And I'm certainly glad that they have stepped up to the plate and started dating their bottles now. But this evidently is right before they probably started dating, and it's an Imperial IPA, so it's not going to go bad. But the problem to this, if it gets too old, you're going to lose that super hoppy profile that they are known for at Three Floyds. So, but still, Richard, Randy, thank you again for sending those beers to me. Beggars can't be choosers, so I am very appreciative. I have not had the ArcticPanzer Wolf before, so looking forward to doing this one. Let's look at the commercial description on this beer here. It says, a massive IPA that will leave your palate its hapless victim. Scorched Earth is our brewery policy, 100 IBUs at 9%. So it's going to be a big beer, and it's going to have a lot of hot profile, especially fresh. Now, like I said, this one doesn't have a date on it, so I don't know exactly when they started dating their beers, whether it was at the end of last year or sometime at the beginning of this year. But the newer 12-ounce and 22-ounce beer bottles have a date on the side of the bottle. So thumbs up to those guys for stepping up to the plate and doing that. But this one doesn't have it, so another reason why I'm doing it as quick as I can get my grubby little paws to it. So we're going to review this one now, and hopefully it hasn't been too long in the bottle. So I've told you the IBUs, I've told you the ABV, I'll give you the commercial description. Food pairing, cuisine is barbecue, the cheese is the peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue, cheddar. Your more stronger cheeses, Gorgonzola, Limburger. The meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. And those are just suggestions, guys. I tell you all that all the time. Whatever you like to eat and drink with this beer, or with your beer, by golly, do it. I mean, you don't have to go by any rules or guidelines. If you'd like having ice cream with your double IPA, by golly, do it. So, glassware is a Snifter Tulip oversized wine glass. I got the double glass for this one today, guys, so we can enhance those aromas a little bit. And it says it can be cellared since it's a 9%, but like I say, you're going to lose some of that hoppiness if you cellar a double IPA or an IPA. So, let's get the cap off of this one and get this one into the glass. A nice hiss from the bottle. And 9%, let's go down the center here. Oh, I'm getting the smell already. Wow. Very pungent aroma there. Wow. Over to the light, it has got a slight cloudiness to it. I can barely see the bulb through it. So I don't know whether it's an unfiltered beer or a chill haze on the beer. It's right out of the fridge at 40 degrees. Very light and orangey, almost a honey color to the beer. But I can see the bulb, right? I can see the bulb through it, but it is kind of semi-cloudy. So, and I poured it fairly aggressive. We got about a finger of head, and it's down to about a half a finger now. So it's dissipating fairly quickly. Let's get a nose on it. I can smell it from here. Oh, wow. Pine, grapefruit, pineapple, pears, apples. A lot of lighter fruit, a lot of tropical fruit even. Mangoes. Wow, what a pleasant aroma on this beer. Very citrusy, piney, grapefruit. I think I said that already. Wow, it's got a wonderful nose and aroma on it. Wow, can't wait to dive into this one. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rich and Randy. Thank you, sirs. Oh, yeah. Now, there is a little bit of alcohol in the taste, what I wasn't getting in the nose. Not much, but it is there. This is a 9%er. This is a sipper, not a chugger. A lot of lighter fruit. Pine, lighter fruit, apples, pears, tangerines, oranges, mangoes, apricots. Wow, very delicious. 100 IBUs. Enough bitterness on the back end to let you know that you're drinking a double IPA. This is not a beginner beer. If you're drinking Bud Miller Coors, you would not want to step up to the plate to this. This would blow your palate out of your mouth. It really, really would. First of all, it would be way too much alcohol. It would be way too much bitterness. And having as much tropical fruit notes and stuff, it would probably be very off-putting. But if you're a seasoned craft beer drinker, a seasoned IPA and double IPA drinker, you'll love this. And not having a date on the bottle, I can just imagine what a fresh bottle of this would be like. It would be awesome. I'm kind of thinking they probably and some of you guys that live up there around Mustang, Indiana, may have a better idea of when exactly they started putting dates on bottles. I'm not sure if it was in December or November of last year, or if it was in January, February, or March even of this year. So if somebody knows that information, please put it in the comments so I will know and everybody else will know, and know to look for those dates on the bottles to get a fresh one. So, wow, I like it. Definitely an A beer, guys. Even if it was done in November or December, it still has a wonderful nose and aroma and taste even yeah, in this bottle still. And at 9%, it's not going to go bad, like I said. But still, those hops, if it was done in November, December, and here it is at the end of April, 1st of May, those hops have faded a little bit. And I can just, like I said, I can just imagine if this was done at the end of last year or the beginning of this year, and it's 3 or 4 months old, how much it's lost already, but still how great it is still. So just imagine what a fresh bottle right off the bottling line is going to be like. Wow. So Three Floyds got it going on. They've got the date thing going on too now. Thumbs up to them for that. And thumbs up to Richard and Randy for sending me those box of Three Floyds beers, guys. Beggars can't be choosers, like I said, and I do appreciate it. So let's let this one warm up. It's 40 degrees out of the fridge, and let the other half have the other half of this bottle. I know she's going to love it. And we'll come back and we'll do the final grade on this one. Hey guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. This beer is awesome. Now that it's warmed up, I'm not really getting a whole lot of alcohol now, but the tropical fruit notes, the citrusiness of it, mango, oranges, tangerines, apples, pears, apricots, pininess. Wow, it's delicious. Wow. Perfect representation of what a double IPA should be, guys. Wow. And being a hophead, the bitterness is a welcome thing to me. I mean, 100 IBUs, but the hops that they use in this beer, which they don't say, matches up perfectly. Very well balanced, very well made beer as far as I'm concerned. Final chug time. There may be even some peaches in there too. Wow. Very nice. Guys, as far as I'm concerned, if this bottle had a date on it, which I understand they do date now, but this bottle does not. So, if this bottle had a date on it, it would be a 10. But this bottle does not have a date on it. And that's my problem, because Rich and Randy sent me probably the only one they could get their hands on at the time. And this one evidently was done before they were dating. So I'm going to give it the 9 out of 10. If it had a date on this particular bottle, it would be a 10 beer, guys. So basically it's a 10 beer, because everything you're going to get now from Three Floyds, especially their ArcticPanzer, and I'm not sure, let's see what they say as far as, it says year round, so they do this beer year round. I don't know how often they do this beer, but probably if you see this beer sitting on the shelf, it's probably going to have a date on it. So, with that being said, it's basically a 10 beer if you can get your hands on a new fresh bottle. That's where I'm going with this. But this particular one does not. So, and as in, like I told you, 2014, if it doesn't have that date and it's an IPA or a double IPA, it's going to cost them a notch. So, a 10 beer without a date. It gets a 9 from me today, guys. Rich, Randy, thank you, sirs. I do appreciate it. This beer is awesome. And like I said, and y'all being up there where you're at, you can probably get a fresh bottle of this, and you probably know this is a 10 beer. It's definitely a 10 beer. So basically what I'm saying, this is a 10 beer and a 9 bottle. Everything you're going to see now from Three Floyds is going to have a date on it. So if you can get the ArcticPanzer, and you're a hophead like I am, you need to pick it up, because this is definitely a top-notch beer. It's definitely a 10 beer as far as I'm concerned. Alright, over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 95, which is in their world class. No argument there. It is a world-class beer. It is definitely a well-made beer. It is a sipper, not a chugger. I gotta tell you that. A lot of times when we have these bigger beers like this will get your buzz going on pretty quick. So, and the alcohol is fairly well hidden for a 9%er. I've definitely had beers that were 7 and 8% that were more boozy than this. So, very nice beer. I enjoyed this one tremendously. Over to Rate Beer. Now here we go. Rate Beer says 100 overall. Ding, ding, ding. That's what I'm talking about. And 98 in the style. So I don't know how the style numbers are down. They just average this stuff out from what these guys post on the reviews that they put on their website. So it's a 100 beer, guys. And anything you're going to get that's been done recently from them is going to have a date on the bottle. So with that being said, if you've had the ArcticPanzer from Three Floyds, ArcticPanzer Wolf from Three Floyds, give me some comments back on this and whether you liked it or didn't like it. I loved it, guys. So hit that like button while we're loving everything, and rate, comment, subscribe if you hadn't already, and let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow. See you then.